I played many horror games in my life, and I gotta say that Little Nightmares is easily the best one. Today I'm gonna change from the Paper Mario series and talk about this fantastic game that changed my vision of the horror genre. We start off our journey as Six, a tiny little girl in a yellow coat. Our goal becomes really clear: escape. We are in a place surrounded by gigantic monsters that want to eat us. There are also gnomes whom you can hug, which is nice, I guess. Six goes through 5 different chapters, and in every one of them, she faces a different boss monsters. In chapter 1, there's no monsters, since it's pretty much the tutorial of the game. In chapter 2, you face the janitor, a blind monster, but who has really long arms. In chapter 3, you must escape from the twin chefs. In chapter 4, you gotta run away from the guests. And finally, you battle the lady, who is the final boss in chapter 5. Gameplay wise, this game has a lot to bring. First, I noticed this is one of the only horror games where we play in third person. Most horror games feature a first person gameplay, and I can say I prefer the third person method. The areas are all really original. I feel like there are no repetitions at all during the game. The puzzles never seems forced and are always really original. My favorite one is easily where you gotta make a rope out of sausages. Don't take this out of context, please. This is also a very short game, and I think this is for the better. The only problem with the gameplay aspect is that the 3D is sometimes a bit messed up. For example, I stand on this bridge, quote unquote, and I don't really know when I'm about to fall, which is a problem. The story in this game is really great. As I said in my previous video, the story and the gameplay must compensate for each other, and this game does it brilliantly. In each chapter, Six gets really hungry and she's gotta eat something. She first eats, I don't know what the hell this is, then she eats a living rat, then a gnome, and finally the lady. You can clearly notice that this means she's gaining importance through the course of the game. After eating the lady, Six inherits of her powers and is now able to defeat bigger monsters. There are a lot of metaphors attached to the story, and I like that the game lets us theorize like that. So this game is definitely really good. I would recommend playing it on any platform, it's an experience. Also, I didn't forget the Paper Mario series. My next video will be about Color Splash, so stay tuned.